underscore person, can I question said witness? United underscore Nations Cato 2254, Waffle you aren't a witness, please step down. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, I am SAT down. United underscore Nations random guy 20104, LOL. United underscore Nations Cato 2254, at the correct seat. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, I misread that. United underscore Nations Cato 2254, I will now ask any witnesses to step up. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, why can't I be a witness? Which light pipmos, I carefully considered a name that she would be proud to have. United underscore
It's
Nations Cato
crazy.
2254, because I'm not being presented any evidence. F. Use mouse cursor or tab but F. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. United underscore Nations Cato 2254, you must wait until your time to defend. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, I saw the day you bought her. Which light pipmos, I didn't
What?
buy her.
What?
United underscore Nations Cato 2254, will anyone present me with tangible evidence? Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, yeah you did. Which light pipmos, I found her in resource many a month ago. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, from the navigator dude. Which light pipmos, I bought Mocha and Rain Cloud from navigator. United underscore Nations Cato 2254, what do y'all not understand about order? Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, I hope none of y'all never get sued cause this wouldn't end well lol. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, whoops. United underscore Nations random guy 20104, agreed, ghost. Which light pipmos, Waffle has not done her research. Oakley have awoken rubble 109, ha. Which light pipmos, I am presented with false evidence.
Yeah.
Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, can we call Pip to the stand? Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, I had 10 minutes to come up with a script. United underscore Nations Cato 2254, am I non-existent? Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, yeah. Verum, there's leaves falling into this courtroom. United underscore Nations random guy 20104, yesn't active. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, really? United underscore Nations random guy 20104, there are indeed, v. Which light pipmos, and now she's being rude to the judge. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, that was all you. United underscore Nations Cato 2254, please be silent. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, yes sir. United underscore Nations random guy 20104. United underscore Nations Cato 2254, you are arguing in a courtroom underscore. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, Cato, can we put Pip on the stand? F. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, I'm questioning hair. United underscore Nations Cato 2254, present your defense Pip. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, order in the court. United underscore Nations Cato 2254, I don't have a gable sadly. Which light pipmos, you aren't the judge you can't say that waffle. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, I defy simple laws. United underscore Nations Cato 20, F. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, can we just put them both in timeout for like 2 minutes? United underscore Nations random guy 20104, speaking of judge, I'm just gonna play Silk Song while watching this lol. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, what? Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, only Pip. Broadcast Rubble 109 has just won 2 cat eggs. United _ Nations Cato 2254, that is the temptation ghost. Waffle Waffles _ Syrup 123, WHYY I'm so nice. Which light Pipmos, Waffle is suing me because of naming the pet I tamed, located on my land. Waffle Waffles _ Syrup 123, yes. Waffle Waffles _ Syrup 123, that you gave me permission to name. Which light Pipmos, who has been on the server longer than Waffle herself. Dash Rubble 109. United _ Nations Cato 2254, silence while the F. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. Waffle Waffles _ Syrup 123, hurry up with your speech. United _ Nations Cato 2254, it's common courtesy in a court setting to not speak unless it's your turn. Verum, I'd like to argue I been on the server longer XD. Which light Pipmos, I gave Waffle permission to name the horse I tamed in another dimension, and I bent time and space to bring her here. Waffle named her a cheap advertisement for her shop, that the horse has nothing to do with. United _ Nations Random Guy 20104, you don't count in this case, v. Waffle Waffles _ Syrup 123, you call your own horse cheap. United _ Nations Cato 2254, it's making this case unmanageable to get through because nothing can be accomplished with your constant back and forth. Verum, /3. Which light Pipmos, I am speaking while I have the floor. United _ Nations Cato 2254, is that all Pip? Which light Pipmos, I do not appreciate Waffles _ Syrup 123's rude interruptions. You have been given one chromatic crate key, S. You have been given one chromatic crate key, S. You have been given one chromatic crate key, S. You have been given one chromatic crate key, S. You have been given one chromatic crate key, S. VG rules can be found at /rules. Which light Pipmos, F. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. United _ Nations Cato 2254, is that all? Which light Pipmos, yes, Judge. Thank you. United _ Nations Random Guy 20104, W respect. Waffle Waffles _ Syrup 123, asterisk Judge. United _ Nations Cato 2254, I will now hear the plaintiff's side. Waffle Waffles _ Syrup 123, she gave me the full permissions to name the horse whatever I wanted. Camp _ half _ blood the _ ghost _ person, Waffles, this is called a specific issue order, not animal abuse. Waffle Waffles _ Syrup 123, I gave full thought into the name, spending full seconds thinking of it. Waffle Waffles _ Syrup 123, I gave sacrificed a name tag for the horse. I gave full thought into Waffle Waffles _ Syrup 123, and you take that away from me. United _ Nations Cato 2254, is that all? Chat screen. Input, message to send, https://youtube.com/live/zwkqpilh, message to send, https://youtube.com/live/zwkqpilhhb. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, the horse was so happy, prancing around with its friends. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, then he got renamed and now he's sad.
It's just a freaking game.
Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, he spends days in the small area of water Pip gave to him. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, that's it? United underscore nations Cato 2254, a stall. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, nope a puddle. United underscore nations Cato 2254, a horse in a puddle. Chaotic underscore mayhem is now AFK. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, with an axolotl in it. United underscore nations Cato 2254, Pip is this true? Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, yes your honor. Which light Pip Mose, may I speak? United underscore nations Cato 2254, I am speaking to Pip. United underscore nations Cato 2254, yes you may. Duckboy17 is now AFK. You are no longer sitting. Press left shift to dismount. You are sitting now. United underscore nations Cato 2254, this case has gone on for a whole day I believe. United underscore nations Cato 2254, heavens. Verdux is now AFK. Which light Pip Mose, I have a water enclosure in my land, built for my axolotl, pearlescent gem. I give my horse free rein to go wherever her heart desires, and she chooses to spend her time with her axolotl friend. Which light Pip Mose, also. Which light Pip Mose, Waffle doesn't even know that my horse is a girl. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, yes IDP. Verum, this is why settling things by combat is much better, saves a lot of time. United underscore nations Cato 2254, I fail to see how the horse's gender is relevant. United underscore nations random guy 20104, I agree. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, oh that priv message was not at me then? Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, yes but I suck at it. United underscore nations random guy 20104, F. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, I care so much about that horse.
Well, how about y'all get the horse's opinion?
United underscore nations Cato 2254, chat screen. Message to send, well how about you get the horse's opinion. Message to send, well how about you get the horse opinion. Message to send, well message to send, opinion. Waffle waffle, message to send, opinio. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, Pip guess what? United underscore nations Cato 2254, isn't Ghost the lawyer? Which light Pip Mose, I have something to say too. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, SHH. Verum, I have it on good authority that the lawyer hasn't been paying attention XD. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost, message to send, T. Message to send, well how about you get the horse's opinion. Message to send, well how about you get the horse opinion. Duck Central Duckboy 17, well how about you get the horse opinion. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, Pip. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, I said that earlier lol. United underscore nations Kato 2254, comment sustained lol. Which light Pipmos, I am letting Waffle speak while the judge has given her a turn to speak. I will not interrupt. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, I give you permission to interrupt. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, guess what? United underscore nations Kato 2254, that's not how this works. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, what? United underscore nations Kato 2254, please state what you said you had to add. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, I didn't get that far. United underscore nations Kato 2254, lovely. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, Ghost can say something now. United underscore nations Kato 2254, Pip you want one last word? Which light Pipmos, yes please. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, that was 2 words. Which light Pipmos, I would like to stress that the horse is mine, on my land, I tamed her. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, what were you going to say? I was gonna come at this legally but this is funny. Which light Pipmos, Waffle, please, it was my turn to speak. United underscore F. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. United underscore nations Kato 2254, do I need to bring a talking stick in here or something? Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, ID prefer a tree. You have been given one chromatic crate key, S. You have been given one chromatic crate key, S. You have been given one chromatic crate key, S. You have been given one chromatic crate key, S. You have been given one chromatic crate key, S. VG you get a vote key for every hour online. United underscore nations Kato 2254, underscore. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, a magical stick doesn't sound too impressive. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, 2. United underscore nations random guy 20104, chocolate milk. There, use that. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, I have been blessed by the gods. United underscore nations Kato 2254, I will now make the ruling of the defendant. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, can I ask Pip a question? United underscore nations Kato 2254, okay. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, but it's my turn I have the choco milk. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, Pip was your custody of your horse shared with Waffle or solo? United underscore nations random guy 20104, I swear to everything, Silk Song makes me want to yeet something at the wall. Which light Pipmos, solo? The horse is mine alone, I simply allowed Waffle to name her. Which light Pipmos, I have not appreciated Waffle calling her her horse. United underscore nations Kato 2254, may I make the ruling at this time? Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, did you notify the court of said name change before you did it? Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, look into my innocent eyes and tell me that you took away the horse's sense of individuality. Which light Pipmos, I did not think it would be so terrible to name my own horse. United underscore nations Kato 2254, Waffle, please sit. United underscore nations Kato 2254, sigh. Waffle waffles underscore F. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. Which light Pipmos, judge, may you ask Waffle to move? I feel threatened. United underscore nations random guy 20104, I'd find them both guilty of court disrespect. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, then said name isn't legally recognized by the court. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, but I'm respectful. United underscore nations Cato 2254, may I make the ruling? Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, yes your honor. Which light pipmos, Waffle didn't tell the court before naming her either though. United underscore nations random guy 20104, I'd say look through the chats you've done, but it caps. Which light pipmos, yes, judge. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, I told you. United underscore nations Cato 2254, order. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, asterisk in the court. Chaotic underscore mayhem is no longer AFK. United underscore nations random guy 20104, waffle. United underscore nations random guy 20104, WB. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, WB. Demon underscore skeletons chaotic underscore mayhem, tie. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, I have more questions, sad face. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, let my lawyer speak. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, why are you silencing us? United underscore nations random guy 20104, you really haven't been. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, may I speak? Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, random no pets allowed. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, hey race the choco milk. United underscore nations Cato 2254, I'm F. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, oo chocolate milk. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, anyway. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, Pip what types of animals do you currently have living at your base? Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, too many. Wazard is no longer AFK. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, WB. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, judge. Plus tish tash 1. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, WB. United underscore nations Cato 2254, O/. Insanity Quimbly 3, Tish, love. Which light tish tash 1, tank. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, can I ask the question? Which light tish tash 1, quim, love. United underscore nations Cato 2254, Pip you can answer the questions XD. Verum, WB Tish. Which light Tish Tash 1, tank. Which light Pipmos, okay, do you mean in total, or only those roaming around the main room? Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, the animal species. Waffle waffles underscore syrup 123, she also kills bunnies for fun. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, and what lives in a similar space to what? United underscore nations Cato 2254, silence waffle. Camp underscore half underscore blood the underscore ghost underscore person, waffles you are not helping, F. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element.